All right, so you want to talk about a concert experience, huh? Let's dive into this Dimelo and Lacaille thing.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
This wasn't just some random tribute show. This was for Joaquín Sabina.
Right. A legend.
We're talking about a legend of Spanish music here. The man behind 19 Días y 500 Noches.
Classic. Everyone knows that one.
Yeah, exactly. But here's where it gets interesting for me.
Okay.
This concert, it wasn't just about covering his greatest hits, you know?
Right.
It was more like, imagine like all of the biggest names in Spanish rock got together
Oh, wow.
to reinterpret Sabina's music.
Interesting. Yeah, so not just a cover band, but like a reimagining.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious about who these heavy hitters were. Who
Yeah.
are we talking about?
Well, the heart and soul, kind of the driving force behind the whole thing, was Joaquín Calderón.
Okay.
And when I say driving force, I mean this is the guy who's worked with like Pablo Alborán, Vanessa Martín.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We're
Yeah.
talking like the top tier of Spanish music,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, those are big names.
And they weren't just there, to strum along.
Right.
They brought this raw energy,
Yeah.
this rock edge to Sabina's music, which is, I think, what made it so special.
Yeah. Well, and I was reading about that because apparently they breathed new life into some of his classics like Pacto entre Caballeros.
Oh, absolutely. And that's a great example, right? Because Pacto entre Caballeros, it's got these flamenco roots, right?
Uh-huh.
But at the concert, they infused it with this like driving, almost unexpected guitar riff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That really brought out like the raw energy that I think was always there beneath the surface of the original.
See, and that's what's so cool about it. I never really thought about Sabina's music that way before.
Right.
So to see it like reinterpreted and kind of, I don't know, almost like a hidden layer being peeled back.
Exactly. Exactly.
And this all went down at the Sala Melando, right?
Yes.
Which I know is a smaller venue.
Yeah. It's known for being pretty intimate, right? Which, when you think about it, makes sense given how deeply personal Sabina's lyrics are.
Sure.
It just adds another layer to the whole thing.
Right.
Like it becomes a much more personal homage in that kind of space.
It really makes you appreciate like his lasting impact on music, on Spanish music.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's undeniable.
Like when I think about artists, even today, like in Alejandro's sense,
Right.
you can hear echoes of Sabina.
Oh, absolutely.
Like in his storytelling and the way he writes his lyrics.
Oh, 100%.
Mm.
That narrative depth that you get from Sabina, that poetry in the everyday, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's like, it's everywhere in Spanish music now, and you can draw a direct line back to him.
Yeah.
And this concert, it wasn't just a celebration of Sabina.
Right.
It was like a direct line, like you were saying, showing how his artistry, like, it continues to resonate and influence people today.
It really does make you think about all the other artists that maybe deserve this treatment too.
Right.
What other dimensions of an artist's work could be revealed through this kind of dedicated, like, rock and roll tribute? It's fascinating. And for everyone listening, what artists would you love to see celebrated like this? What hidden depths would you want to have, brought to the forefront, front and center on a stage like that? That's something to think about.
It really is.
Until next time.